today we shall be shaking our booties. You did not misread anything. I mean, perhaps you did, but the title of this was not one of those things. No. And this bit of hair is annoying me. So if you would just give me one moment, please. I'm going to apply some of this. It is quite expensive, so you're probably not familiar with it. It is by a company quite humorously called Bumble and Bumble. There's something funny about the word bumble. It's hard to take someone seriously if they say the word bumble. Imagine if bumble was a swear. Yes, it sort of makes it look a little bit wet initially, but it does get where I want it soon. Oh, I should have pre-prepared. I swear every time I get my face out, I'm so unprepared. Yeah. Whoops. It'll be fine. It'll find its neutral positioning, I'm sure. There we go. Good. Now, do you like my jacket? I do. I like it quite a lot. Good front pocket, quite a loud little rattler on there. Going to pop those now. Okay, so that's probably just going to annoy me for a little bit. Now, it is probably time to begin. So, just give me one moment to prepare. Now, I suppose if I'm going to begin with any booties, it must be these. Now, these booties that I have collected are not all of my booties. No. I have substantial booties. Now, let me just... perhaps my lighting choice for this was not optimal. Let's take this approach with a singular booty to begin with. Now, here we have a booty. Now, there is something that you will learn about me today is chances are if you were ever to encounter me in person, I would in fact be wearing cowboy boots because these are my booties of choice. These in particular are New Rocks. They're expensive. They are Spanish or Italian, it doesn't really matter. The quality is very high. Look at that heel. Look at that. That's give them a little shake. Oh, it sort of squeaks more than rattles. When I planned to do this, in my head, me shaking the booty, the zip, would, I mean, it's not bad, but I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. But yes, you can see the flame decal there. These have walked many a pavement, many a road, many a dusty trail, I suppose. There must have been an amount of dust. Got a little metal badge there. Isn't that nice? But yes, and let me just fetch the other one. You can see them both. Of course, I will have to ensure they are both featured in the thumbnail, otherwise, you know, using the term booty is frowned upon if out of context. Yes, I did begin replacing the heels myself. I am a bit of a self-taught cobbler as well. The useful life skill that they don't teach you in school. I mean, I suppose the average person may just throw away their sandals or whatever it is that those peasants wear. Not like this. A strong boot. Yes, I'll put another light up. Would that make for a good image? And it's because they're sort of hollow tube-like. I don't know whether that carries quite as well as I think it does. But if you sort of like that. Pitter-patter, sort of a rain sound. I do hope that you have felt you have had an adequate look of my booties. First booties, of course. This is not over yet. We have some fun stuff. Now we move to the alligator boots. Now, it is not genuine gator skin. I can assure you that. These are it's more like the texture of faux leather. It's probably a very similar material. But who doesn't want alligator boots? Was it the Tom Waits song? I want to say it was a Tom Waits song with the alligator boots. Yes, because it was the Bob Dylan song was the leopard print pillbox hat. But Mr. Waits with the alligator boots. These are leather soled. It's much more of a traditional style bootie. Quite a ample curl to the toe. You can see the serrated edges. In all fairness, I haven't worn these anywhere near as much as those first pair of New Rocks. No. The leather sole is only really appropriate as a summer wear. Once again, I'm left feeling like I should have a stool to stand on. Lift me higher so I could do a better job of this little show and tell. A bit of stitching as well. Not sure quite how well you can see all of that, but I don't think that really matters. I think we could probably move on to our next pair of booties, but first I will of course hold both. Much more of a sticky sort of sound to these. And there are no zips, so the act of shaking does even less than the ones with zips did. Really get much of a sound from squeezing these ones. No. fingertips. Well, now I do have these as a curveball. They are a bike boot, not a cowboy boot. Let me just pop one down. I also have these the black ones as well, couple of pairs of those. Must I peruse the shelves in a supermarket? It seems an awful waste to wear new rocks to a supermarket, although it has been done many times, many times. And these are much more of it's a dull touch to them. To have the things you can pull them onto your feet a little bit easier. Should you require said assistance. The harness on there as well, metal ring in there as well. Another very high quality boot. Almost a suede-like texture to the surface of the boot. Oh, it has a pull tab on the front as well. I didn't notice that. Perhaps it was caught inside. Similar to the first pair of new rocks, is that dull? Just little raindrops just falling. Of course, the shake doesn't do a whole lot. You can hear there's a bit of movement with the harness there. Not a great deal. Well, I think I will proceed to the final pair of booties that I have prepared for today. Of course, as I did say, I have others, so perhaps there could be a second part to this. And now we have these, which are the same as the red flamed new rocks, but they are black. Now these, that actually rattles. Perhaps there can be some success to this, but let me finish my story. I purchased these to take some of the weight off of the red flamed new rock boots, because they'd I've done many miles in them. And for me in my foot shape, I suppose, they are the perfect boot. The cut is just right. So I figured I would just get a second pair. A thrilling story for you, I know. I'm sure you were on the edge of your seat the entire time. But now I'm gonna put one of these down after, but we can. Yes, he is good. Layers of textures of sound. Now I'm just going to pop one down, and we will look at the left boot. You see the texture of this one compared to the flame one. It's slightly different. This is shinier, but it still has the flames, my signature flames. These for many years were my go-to pair of booties. They've lasted incredibly well. Actually, it couldn't have been that many years, surely not. I mean, the Reds have definitely done more miles, but I can't remember. Maybe I just didn't walk that much, although I did. I know that for a fact. It does still have the original New Rock heel on it, which evidently I haven't utilized my cobbler skills on these yet. No. But get a little rattle from that zip. A little bit more of a knocking sound. Let me pivot. Now that little fidgety sound was what I was hoping for, but evidently that wasn't the case. No. Well, as with the leather jacket video, I am very intrigued to know what the outcome of this is, and please do tell me what you think of the outcome of this. enjoyed this session. Something a little bit different again for you. I do hope that you are well. I do hope that you continue to be well. Thank you for being here today. And I do hope to see you sometime soon. Cheers.